Yeah, Dutch flag today. All right. Myself, I'm wearing a Norwegian Norway T-shirt for some reason, and I guess we're all representing a little bit. Is that a Dragon Quest emote I see in chat? Feels like Dragon Quest 6 to me. Anyway, here we go. Shock Island 1. Change driver, yes. Here we go. Again, a track like this, it's super important to get the zoom start. Short track, very fast. Nobody gets a zoom start, alright. And the red in first place is so good here. Carl's gonna try to use the mushroom to outrun the red, which he manages to do. Yes, brilliant. That puts him way out in the lead, even after the zoom start miss at the beginning. Patrick gets a mushroom, also executes. It's a sideways long boost, which throws him into the flower. This maybe race over. He did get the chance though to catch up, and that's good. He almost took it. Star is not good enough. Feather or mushroom is what you want on this track. Oh, going for it. You got him. Now we need some miracle item. Is it in this item block? Mushroom is not gonna cut it. Alright, not a bad showing for Patrick. If that long boost with the mushroom had been proper, I think this would be very close. Carl gets a zoom start, but this is a treacherous track, and the fish are not in a good place, it seems. Patrick doing the safe route, which is like 2-3 seconds slower each lap, but you kind of have to, unless you're one of the top players in the world. You have to do a different strategy across the water here. Carol is just going for the absolute fastest. Well, he can't do that now because he's not at full speed, so he's now going the Patrick route. Patrick still got some catching up to do though, after that initial zoom start miss. Oh, dodges the red narrowly. So what Patrick did there was he turned around to try to get back at Carol to make sure he was pushed as far back as possible by the red. And that's worth it, to stop and shoot a red like that, because you have to make your opponent do a mistake, otherwise you'll never catch up like this. The lightning is a bit too late. Wow. Jesus, Bowser. Alright. Walking on water. Zoom start. Nope. Denied. Oh, Patrick going for the mushroom shortcut. Alright, nice. Saved him almost no time at all. But it's cool. Oh, the star here is tough. That's some fine star driving from Patrick. I gotta say, it's been a while since I've seen him play SMK, but he seems a lot more technically adept than I remember, so he must have been practicing a bit. He's also been going to CDMs for close to 10 years, so you do get a lot of practice even though you don't play the game on your own. He was almost keeping up with Carol's speed there for almost 4 laps. Hold. I don't see a way back into this for hero, Patrick here. So, Paul, the zoom start difference between match race and TT is finicky. It is a little bit later, I believe, and the window feels smaller, but it's not the worst. So time trial is consistent on every track. It should be. It's a little bit different from if you use a visual cue. It will change a bit as to how demanding the track is on the SNES. But generally, it's consistent across all tracks. In the Match Racing Grand Prix, it's a little bit of a different story. The window changes depending on how many characters or which placement you're in Grand Prix. In Match Race, it is also a bit finicky, but I'm gonna have to check on that what the exact difference is. But I'm not sure I'm not sure anyone knows. It's a very much of a feel thing. I know the Americans have like or I mean, people who play NTSC, like exclusively Americans. But there you can have a visual cue that is unfailing, according to Joe Bernier. That does not apply to PAL though. You have to code it to hard memory, as Clark puts it. Good luck with that. Four 0 for Carroll in the end. No big surprise, but Patrick made a good showing. I like what he did.